Hello everyone, today I decided to get a different kind of video. I wanted to show the behind the scenes of how I edit Shadowplay highlights. Most of what I do is come down to a science, and I've been able to take my video creation times down from 15 hours way back when around Shadowplay 18 to this most recent Shadowplay's 5 hours. While this most recent Shadowplay took closer to 12, that was because of the obscene amount of time I put into this story bit. However, let's just dive into the video. The first thing I always do is get my assets from a previous video. I get my intro, outro, and instant replay effect. I also import my Shadowplay folder and switch to the assembly panel group to get ready for the next phase. I then start previewing my clips and choosing what clips I want to use. The cuts tend to be rough as I want to be able to go back over the clips and choose whether I want to use a lot or a little of a given clip. This was especially the case for the banter clip, where it was originally much longer and over time it got trimmed down. This is one of my favorite things to do, to just binge my clips, and gives me a lot of motivation to finish the video. I then do a quick audio pass of my mic, which I record in a separate audio track. I do this by unlinking every clip in my project, closely modifying my mic in one of those clips, and then copying and pasting those audio attributes across my project. Then comes the worst part of making these videos, subtitling. I sit through about 2 hours of subtitling every video. Well, I use a subtitle by using one text layer for the entire subtitle, and now split it into one line of text per text layer. This lets me apply special effects to specific subtitles as I do later on while editing. Now we get to the best part, adding effects. I watch back over my video and let my creative ideas flow. The first idea I do is adding a bullet counter of how many bullets I shot over my enemy's head in a 1v1. This is done by keyframing the source text in every shot I make, keyframing the position of the text over the head of my enemy every frame, and then nesting and keyframing a crop mask to make the text look like it's behind the boxes. The next effect I implement is my instant replay effect. This effect works by having the warp transition by Red Giant on both the clip and the clip's nest, and applying Twixtor on the slowed clip. Both the clip and the nested version of the clip are cropped at the edges. Finally, the VHS effect from Red Giant on the nest completes the look. I then decide to choose an end screen song. Every end screen song I use is from my liked songs, and I try never to use the same song twice. I also choose a post end screen clip here and render it out overnight. After sleeping on the Shadowplay and reviewing it, I decided to use a filter effect called Holometrics 2 on Google Translate subtitles to make it more clear that there's a bot speaking there. I then double checked the instant replay effect as it was broken, but didn't care enough to fix it. After rewatching some of last night's render, I decided to track the enemy here mouse flipping and add glitch noises. I used the same technique as I did with tracking the subtitles, so the process goes pretty quickly. I then watched through the rest of the render and keyframe scale on Lewis screaming at his no-scope wallbang headshot. I then add some shake to enhance the effect. To finish off the clip, I realized that Lewis's POV is a great point to add Shadowplay overlay as the screen is pretty boring without one, and make sure to add the effect at the end of him saying Alt-Z as if we were watching Lewis's screen being recorded. I manually crop out the background of a stock photo of the Shadowplay overlay and darken the game in subtitles by adding a black video and lowering the opacity. In this final extra effect, I use After Effects as I knew I wanted to go all out. Clips like these generally make you learn more technically while having fun, and I love making them. However, I didn't record the whole process of me making this as my recording software takes up a good portion of my CPU. If people are interested, however, I will put this project file in the description, just ask. And that's how I make my Shadowplays. As always, have a great day.